Thank you for calling Alphacom Enterprises. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For a dial by name directory, press pound. For a departmental directory, press 1. For Alphacom's contact information, press 2. One moment, please. Thank you for calling Alphacom. How may I direct your call?
Hi, I'm calling because I had an issue with a screen that I bought through Metro PCS. Basically, I only had it for like a week.
That's fine. We do have a 1-year warranty. Just mail it into us with your receipt. Make sure you put it in something where it does not get cracked in the mail. If we receive it cracked, we send it back to you. Cracks and damages are not covered under the warranty, regardless of how it got cracked or when you received it. Or you could, if it isn't cracked when you send it to us, we'll go ahead and send you a replacement. The address is located on the back of the box.
All right. Well, this is the thing. Do I send it in a regular envelope or?
No, if you send it in a regular envelope, they put it through a processing machine in the mail and they'll crack it. So make sure it doesn't get cracked when they have the screen protector.
This is just like, I've never done this before. Like, so then how do I send it? And also,
whatever you want, except for anything that would be cracked in the mail. So you would have to figure that out. It's like when the teacher gives you an egg and tells you to drop it and make sure it doesn't break. You have to figure it out.
So what exactly is covered under the warranty exactly?
Anything that we do wrong, such as if it's not sticking, bubbles underneath the screen, whenever you're pressing on it, there's no reply, or if it's like grayish and it's hard to see. It has to be something we did wrong.
Well, this is the thing, like, I've never had this issue. What? What's that? What? Are you there? Hello? 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 Hello?
Thank you so much for holding. Yes, did you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, well, I was trying to tell you, I've never had to take one of these screens off before.
Okay, just peel it off slowly.
Yeah, but what if it gets cracked while I'm trying to peel it off?
Then the warranty is voided. We do not replace it if it's cracked.
Yeah, like, can I talk to your supervisor or something? Because
I'm the manager of the warranty department.
You guys have to, like, work with me here. Like I paid like $40-something for this thing.
Right, just peel it off slowly. We're not going to try to make it seem like an escalation when you didn't even try to take it off yet.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, I could take a picture of it before I take it off, but if it gets cracked when I try taking it off, I can't be held responsible for that.
What's the defect of the warrant of the screen protector?
It's the bubbles.
Okay, that means it's not sticking correctly, which means it should have no problem coming off.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. Is just like I shouldn't be held liable if it cracks while I'm trying to take it off.
If you're taking it off, yes.
That's $80. I have to buy another one. And this is an issue that you guys. This is your responsibility. I'm gonna be held responsible if it gets cracked when I try taking it off. I'm just covering my bases. Huh?
How would it be hours?
Because the only reason I need to take it off is because of the bubbles.
Right, which means it's not cracked. Now, if you mishandle it by taking it off the incorrect way, if you're like yanking it off or however you decide to take it off, and it gets cracked in the process, we did not crack that, so we would not replace that. So that's not something we'll be liable for.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't need to take it off if it wasn't a problem with it. I hear
what you're saying, but it's currently not cracked. Just keep it that way. It's not really up for debate. Just make sure that it doesn't get cracked when you mail it in, and we'll send you a replacement.
Well, you know what? I'm going to do that, but if it gets cracked, I do have another question. If it does get cracked, I'm taking a picture. I'm taking a picture before I try taking it off, but you're interrupting me while I'm talking. I don't do that when you're talking. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do it when I was talking.
Oh, 1 moment for me.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Thank you for holding.
Hi. I mean, what I was trying to say was, I can take a picture of it before I try taking it off, to show that it's not cracked, since that's what the issue is with you guys. You keep bringing it up. But if I try taking it off and it gets cracked, I shouldn't be held responsible for that. I'll take a picture to show you guys, but I don't want to spend another $40 because I had to take it off because of this bubble. You get me?
Right.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, because if it gets cracked, like right now, there's no issue. But it's like I said, I've never had to do this before. But I just want to be sure I'm not going to be held responsible, because this is something that is only an issue because of the way that I got it. You get me?
I hear you. But once again, if it's cracked, regardless of how you take it off, we do not replace it. Regardless of the before and after picture. Cracked, we don't replace it.
Even if I take a picture?
Even if you take a picture.
All right, well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Take it off slowly.
Well, obviously, I'm going to try to do that to satisfy you, to satisfy your requirements. But, I'm kind of in a hard place here. Basically, if I mess up taking it off, I pay another $40, which I shouldn't have to do. I don't know what my options are here. I feel like I'm in a standoff. It's just like, do I do it or not?
Right. I'm not the person who stays on the phone with you while you try to figure it out. That's something you try to figure out. You weigh the options on your own time.
Well, is there anybody else there I can talk to that has
warranty department? No.
Well, see, then you have to because there's nobody else I can talk to.
Right. I'm not gonna tell you go ahead and yank it off the phone and break it.
Like, I'm just gonna tell you for your own information, just the same way that you guys record your calls, I record mine too.
Okay.
Okay. And like right now, I don't have any issues, but if it gets cracked in the process of me taking it off the phone, I'm gonna have to report you guys to the Better Business Bureau, and I have plenty of information, just like you guys do. You know, the phone call and everything, as well as the photograph of the phone. And I hope that it doesn't get cracked, because this is already taking a lot of my time. At least you're getting paid. Okay? I mean, if there's nothing that you guys can do at all, tell me now.
If you're having problems with your screen protector, peel it off your phone and please mail it into us. Be careful when you're peeling it off your phone, because if you crack it, we will not replace it, regardless of the before and after photo. If we receive it cracked, we send it back to you. Cracks and damages are not covered under the warranty for the screen protector. The warranty covers if we do something wrong. You peeling it off and it breaking is not something that we did wrong. We will not replace it if you crack.
This is turning out to be a very possible court case, because I shouldn't be held responsible for that. I shouldn't have to take it off to begin with.
Okay, well, you didn't even take it off yet.
I know. That's why I cover my bases, young lady. I cover my bases.
Right, and I informed you.
That's why I call before, and I inform myself before.
Right,
and that's why I'm asking you now, is there anything at all that you can do? I mean, that's why I'm letting you know ahead of time before I even try, because I've never done this before. I have frail fingers, okay? I have a trembling in my fingers, and it might get cracked. It might. It hasn't.
Okay, well, I informed you of how it would be processed if we do not replace it.
I know. That's why I'm letting you know now.
Right.
It hasn't happened yet, and I'm telling you right now, it seems very unreasonable to me that you guys have that policy.
Well, you did.
And if there's anybody there that can make to just send me the phone screen,
no,
I'd appreciate it. Save both of us plenty of time. It's already wasted a lot of my time. So I'm going to ask you again, is there anything that you guys can do to avoid having any issues?
No, there is not.
And you're telling me there's nothing you can do?
The only thing we can do is when you mail it in to us uncracked, we'll send you a replacement. That's
so far you repeated yourself a lot.
Okay, what we're doing
and I'm telling you right now, this is not a normal issue. This isn't just, like whatever, go away. I haven't cracked the screen yet, but I don't want to be held responsible if it happens.
Thank you, Father. Did you have any other questions for me? Because you keep asking the same one over and over.
I'm not asking the same question. You're giving me the same answer.
That is correct, because we have a certain policy for our screen protectors, and the only way we can exchange it for you, the only way we exchange it, and the key word is exchange it, you have to mail it in to us. Once we receive it, as long as it is not cracked, we will send you a replacement. If you crack it taking it off, that is you cracking it while you take it off. We did not crack it. We will not take responsibility for it. There's no way around it.
All right. Well, let me just say one last thing, okay? Because I have a schedule just like you do, okay? To try to save you and save me any more grief, can I? And this isn't going to be it's up to you, because you're in charge of this department, okay?
Nothing other than what stated would happen.
Okay, well let me finish what I'm saying, okay? Because look, I'm exhausting all of my options here.
You're the type it seems like you just want to escalate it and hopefully
I don't want to escalate it. Look, if I have to, I will. You're right. If I have to escalate this, I will. Because I'm trying to reason with you, okay?
What you said before was you don't cut me off when I'm talking, and that's exactly what
you were cutting me off when I was talking.
Okay.
Again.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let me finish. Look, it's just a question. Okay? This is pure critical thinking here. Okay? Because basically you guys want me to send the screen that I've been having issues with because you need to see that it's not cracked. Am I right? That was a question.
It was a rhetorical question.
No, it was actually a question. Isn't that's why, right? Okay, so it stands to reason that if I send you a picture of it not cracked, it would certainly save both of us the postage, wouldn't it? That's a question.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't save us the postage if I didn't have to send something and I just sent you
we
the photograph?
No, in our projects, when we care about our products. If you're saying it's not sticking, we need that product back. We need to look into it with our manufacturers to see why it's not sticking the way it's supposed to stick. We always give it back to the people who make it for us.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I understand that I need to send it back, and I'll do that. But for what my purposes are, the only reason I'm even calling is because I want a new one. And if you want me to send it back, I will. But what I am asking is, I don't know if it's going to get cracked when I take it off. What I want to do is send you the photograph of it not cracked, okay? And you verify that it's not cracked, and you send me a new one. And since you need me to send the actual screen, I'll send it to you. And that satisfies all the requirements there. Does that make sense?
Our policy is not based upon what you believe should happen.
Yeah, well, who writes that policy? Aren't you the head of the department?
Yes, but I don't write the policy. The owner does.
Okay, well, what's the number of the owner? Or can you let them know?
I'll give them your suggestion.
It's not a suggestion, it's a question.
Oh, the answer is no.
Well, that's not your decision. Is it?
Anything else I can help you with today, sir?
Well, yeah, we've moved on. We've moved on from this to something else.
It's not going anywhere, so I'm going to say thank you for calling. And you have
excuse
a
me,
I'm
not finished. Okay, I'll call back. So I want this issue resolved just as much as you do. Okay. All I'm asking, because this is purely, I've listened to what you have to say. Okay, and what your reasoning is for everything. And if what's keeping you from sending me a phone screen is the permission of the owner, then let that be. Ask the owner, and I would appreciate it if you could send me a copy of that email. No. Why? Is that something you cannot do?
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I didn't ask you whether it's going to happen or not. I asked you why it isn't.
We're not giving you any information of people inside of this company.
Their
email address is not going to you. So to copy you on an email means you would have their email address.
Well, I need a verification that email was sent. If if anything, because I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm done with this. I can't with you anymore.
I'm listening. What were you saying?
What I'm listening. Saying is, I informed you of how you can exchange it, and that is the policy. You have a great day.
Hello? Hello?